the pits for her. The battle is on between Paula and Falcon. And an impressive lead already building up. Falcon closing in now. Falcon reaching ever so temptingly close. Oh, but she takes the checkered flag. Falcon just can't reach her. Paula picks up 10 points. She'll be pleased with that. Disappointing run from Pauline, though. In the replay, we can see just how quickly lightning takes her out. After 4 events, Pauline stays on 5. Paula extends her lead to 18. Next come the men. And there's Phil and Gary safely hooked up to the track. And they'll be chased by Shadow and Cobra. Just moving on to their starting blocks. I might point out both contenders last time scored 10 points in this event.
3, 2, 1.
And away they go. Tremendous acceleration from Phil. Look at him overtaking Gary on that corner. Tremendous coordination. Shadow doing his best, but he's going to have to go some if he's going to catch up Gary. And look at Phil in the distance, leaving them all standing. He crosses the flag for 10 points, followed by Gary for 5. And the Gladiators left high and dry. Well, I'm not sure, but that could be a new lap record on Skytrack. After 4 events, Gary's on 24. Phil races into the lead on 27. Well, we'll leave them trackside as we make our way over to the next event. With Ulrika, it's the wall.
This event is all about getting a grip. Our contenders have to try and get a grip on the wall before our gladiators get a grip on them. And don't forget, of course, they have just 60 seconds in which to climb this 36-feet monster. And after 10 seconds, they'll be hotly pursued by 2 of our gladiators. Now, to make things even more exciting for our quarterfinals, we've slightly changed the rules. The first contender to reach the top of the wall will pick up 10 points. The second contender only picking up 5. Standing at the foot of the wall, it's Paula! And she's going to be followed by Jet. Also contemplating the wall, it's Pauline. And she's going to be chased by Scorpio. Over to John Anderson.
3, 2, 1.
That first 10 seconds, so important. To make as much distance between you and these 2 characters. Jet on Paula and Scorpio looking good, coming up on Pauline there. She's got up. Oh, you've got to look at this. Oh, she slipped up. Jet's on. And Paula's coming off. And Pauline does well. Last time out, she got caught. 10 points.
Pauline, congratulations, well done.
Thank you very much, thank you. Every time I'm with Scorpio, she always pushes me. I love Scorpio. Thank you, Scorpio.
Well done, Pauline, 10 points.
Those 10 points on the wall brings Pauline back into contention. She climbs to 15. Paula remains on 18 across to the men's wall. There's Gary. Let's find out how he met his wife, Val.
Well, I met my wife on a Saturday night in a club in Slough. I wasn't originally going to go out this night, but we went out with a friend, and I saw this young girl, tall, thin, beautiful-looking thing, over the other side of the dance floor. So I thought, I'll ask her for a dance. And at the time, I thought I was a bit of a good dancer, you know. But unbeknown to me, my wife was the principal dancer at the Moulin Rouge in France. So I said to her, my first chat-up line was, listen, love, whatever I do on this dance floor, just follow me. So I was doing these moves while she was just doing them off the top of her head, and she made a complete and utter fool of me. So I thought, what can I do now? So I told her my best jokes, and that was it.
Which brings us on to the men's wall, and standing at the foot of it, it's Gary! And he's going to be chased by his favourite gladiator, Saracen. Also getting ready for the wall, it's Phil. And he's going to be chased by that nasty Wolfman. Over to John Anderson.
3, 2, 1.
Well, for the record, last time out, both guys picked up 10 points on the wall, but under the new quarter-final rules, they won't repeat those performances. First to the top scores 10, second at the summit scores 5. So there goes Phil, with Wolf way behind, and making an even better impression, it's Gary. 10 points. There's Phil for the 5. Phil's mum relieved there. And the Gladiators left dangling.
Well, Gary, well done. 10 points. You look like you were slipping.
John, the wall is such this year, you make one mistake, you're finished. Saracen's quick, so I went for the jump halfway up. My hand slipped, and I had to reset. I was looking to get a second chance at it. I'm pleased to get 10 points.
Well done. Tell us, Gary, though, did you take the same route as before?
Yes, I took the same route. It was affected on the last run I had on it. This time I learned a little mistake. I got lucky again, 10.
Well done, Gary. Phil, 5 points. Do you think you could have got the 10? Do you think you could have beaten him up?
It's tough. It's tough. It's quick. He was quick.
I know you were a little bit worried about the wall earlier on. How do you feel about it now it's over?
Well, I'm just glad it's done now. Yeah, it's glad it's done. Time to move on now. Next.
Well done. 5 points. Well done, Phil.
I don't know why this man is so popular, because you're not nice and you're not catching anyone.
I don't want to talk to you, and I don't want to be interviewed, all right? So just back off!
Wolf, a man of few words and everyone a rude one. Gary climbs back to 34, Phil's on 32. Event 6 is Suspension Bridge, and to tell us more, here's Uli.
First up on the suspension bridge, it's Pauline!
Pauline's a dietitian. Let's find out more about her job.
What I do is take people's body fats, okay, from 4 different points of the body, from the bicep, tricep, waist, or the back, wherever it's fattest. On a man, it's usually the stomach, yeah? On the woman, it's usually the top of the hips and then on the leg, okay? And what we do is, like, take the test all over, and then the gun will accumulate how much overall body fat you've got on you. Okay, and what I do is try and reduce your body fat by lowering your fat thermostat. Okay, by putting you on a diet. Okay, 12-week diet, which you've got to lose like 2 pounds in a week. Okay, any more, all you're losing is lean tissue. Yes, amazing, but it works.
And she's going to feel the power of Nightshade.
This is the grudge match we've waited for all night, Pauline versus Nightshade. Let's remind ourselves of the stats and, of course, what happened last time. If we check the replay, Nightshade knocks the hammerhead from Pauline's hands. Pauline, unable to defend herself, forfeits the competition and is knocked down from the bridge for good measure.
Just didn't have enough there. Just didn't have enough there. Next time, Nightshade, you and me.
Contender, ready! Gladiator, ready! 3, 2, 1.
Well, here's Pauline's chance to pay back. A promise is a promise, and straight to work, Pauline. And Nightshade's having none of it. Pauline backs off. Goes down, she drops her hammerhead. Looks like she threw in the towel. It was all words.
Pauline, it wasn't a bad fight to start with. Bit of action there. You managed to evade her at one stage, but...
Nah, I didn't do well at all there. But that's how it goes. Sorry, everybody.
Oh, you don't have to apologise. It was good to see you up there. Well done, Pauline. And next up against Nightshade, it's Paula.
Well, looking at the stats, Paula giving away 3 inches in height and just half a stone in the weight department.
3, 2, 1.
Well, after that tremendous victory in the last grudge match, what hope has Paula got? And there's your answer. Nightshade dust the hands of Paula. A job well done. And Paula enjoying herself today, and so are the kids.
Paula, this normally is such a quick event, and it was again, I'm afraid, history repeating itself.
She's really, really good. She's very good, and it's quite scary when you're standing back and watching everybody else get knocked off, and then it's your turn. Never mind.
Well, it'll certainly make for an exciting eliminator, that's for sure. Well done, Paula!
Thank you.
Nice teeth. She'll be glad to have kept them. Nightshade well pleased with her performance, conceding nothing. After 6 events, Pauline remains on 15, Paula ahead on 18.
And first up in our men's event, it's Gary! And he's going to be facing Trojan.
Let's take a look at Trojan stats.